What is up, my Snow Squadron? Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing well. Got something a little different here today. Not crazy different. Still in line. You know how we do it. I wanted to make a video on my archive, my personal archive of some retro vintage ski and snowboard magazines. Pretty much just going through what I get inspired by from them. Then also I have some cook up clips of me just messing around, having fun, collaging with some of the assets, and I'll pop up what I made right here so you guys can see just some fun designs, nothing too wild. So yeah, sit back, enjoy. I'll leave the full archive of like all the scans that I have down in the description so you can download it if you so desire. Again, I own like the physical copies of the magazines, and then I went through and like scanned some of my favorite pages. So they're not like full archives of the magazines, but I think there's definitely a lot to work with and a lot of cool inspiration, whether it be like design, fashion, or even just like general trends from the time, or just like seeing how they live. So join me. Let's get into it. So I'm gonna kind of go through each magazine separately, but I won't really talk about every image, just point out some of my favorites and some that I think are worth mentioning. So for the first magazine, we have Blue Guide magazine from 1978. Very, honestly, it's so hard for me to pick a favorite, but it might be my favorite one because just just the fashion of the time, especially like the yellow knit balaclava and the ski outfit for the descent page, which I'll have up here. I think it's just beautiful, like super well thought out. Each piece, like whether it be the puffer or just the yellow ski jacket, just like taking up the page and filling in the space, very well done. Even some of the interior shots of like some of the lodges or resorts, beautiful. Again, more of like you have actual lifestyle pictures of people, the mountains themselves, and the way the scans make them turn out is absolutely gorgeous in my opinion. I love seeing the digital scan lines on top of the analog actual pages. But yeah, that's the first one. For the second mag, we have the Diggin'. It's pretty wild because you get to see such different photography styles and like how each image is taken depending on the magazine. Like these are very personal, I guess you'd say, kind of up close. But then some of the shots are just like the Volcom and Leopard hoodie shot, or like outerwear. Mountain shots are beautiful. Again, just the colors, the tricks, motion blur, just so stunning to look at in my opinion. And the nighttime shots especially, super fun, super cool. Seeing the motion, seeing the action itself, very cool. So that's Diggin'. So next on the list are the Fall Line mags. I have one from 2011 and then 2009. Kind of just going to go through a mix of both of them here. Again, the covers on these, absolutely stunning. The colors with the blue, orange, and purple, super cool. Shots in the glasses, a classic. Motion, lots of nighttime, getting ready, prep for the mountain. The mountain shot with the white trees and just the blue shadows. Superb. Absolutely superb. Just so fun. Like, I could look at these all day. I pretty much have the same thing to say about every magazine, so I'll keep it simple and let the images speak for themselves. For the next one, we have Mainichi. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I'm going to say it. This one might be my second favorite just because there's so much overlapping and playing with multiple images. For instance, the first one here with the woman in the red knitted sweater and the guy in the red knitted garment. Whether that's actually her skiing, which that would make it even cooler. But playing with that, like crossing into her shirt, super, super good idea. The colors and the saturation turned out crazy on these. The overlapping of the almost like zebra print ski mask with the blue mountain in the background is so beautiful. Some clean fashion pics. Super fun how they integrated, again, just multiple images into one cohesive, and it's all. Then there's the outlier of the woman in the knitwear with the bunny, but like, again, just spot on. Fashion fits, it all fits. I think one of my favorite candid photos, them sitting on this car is probably my favorite. Just, I mean, her glasses, the fit. Again, just some like riskier pictures even. I can really admire that, sticking to the natural, using the human form. Maybe my favorite pose, graphic layout I've ever seen is the back cover or one of the back pages of this issue. I mean, it speaks for itself, but just the flow of the pants right into the knit sweater, the way she's posed. I mean, the yellows work so well with the blue, of course. You have that light blue for the shadows on her sweater. Perfect angle of the face, perfect angle of the boots, like the text spaced away from it, the logo, and then the main header text playing right into it. So well thought out, so well done. And for the last one, I only have a couple, as I believe I haven't looked at it in a little bit, but I believe the magazine's more technical and more like a shopping guide almost. I really, really love this traditional ink snowboarder. This was done in one take. Props to them because it's beautiful. It's just so fun to look at. The brushstrokes, everything. Beautiful. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for the magazines. I do have some sauce, some clips of me cooking up. You know, some studio progress if you want to see like sort of a little bit behind the scenes and just how I work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah. Just got some caffeine in me. Feeling getting good. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all enjoyed the first part, or just going through some of the inspiration now. This part, pretty much, I'm just going to be working with some of the assets I went through and seeing what we can make. Love y'all. Without further ado, let's get into it. So everything I've done right now, at least, kind of just playing with this new Y2K font I got, adding a random mountain, a random date, throwing in some curves right this second. You can see here, just changing, playing with this. We'll see what works, see what doesn't. Might go with a little darker vibe. I feel like that'd be fun. Found the light, even something like that. But that's what I'm doing, kind of just almost like a magazine header or like start of like a carousel or something. Just playing with it, just having fun, not really going for any specific look, vibe, or anything really. Honestly, I'm kind of very with this. I like what I threw on was big Gaussian blur, so like You can see the difference. Mostly using it to highlight the main focal areas. Kind of less of the tree. I should probably go in and edit it. Guess it's like I kind of wanted just to like have it show them now. Is like kind of the focal points. You can do a little bit of the tree just to give it that pool up in the corner, but I feel like it balances it really well. Overall works good. I threw just a, what are they called, smart filter or vector mask, sorry. Threw a vector mask and kind of faded out some of the text. Again, just playing, having fun. I think it looks good. I think it looks cool. That's that. On to the next. Alright, so for this workflow, I'm gonna switch to this website called freedesigntool.online. So basically it's just with a blur, kind of like a dithered dot effect, ASCI, image tracking for video and image, and then more like dotted tones, which actually can be pretty cool, and then like a glass effect. Kind of gonna choose an image and do like half of one of these effects and then half only, and then play with it. Alright, lock in.
I've never experienced that with anyone before.
Alright, so that's the second one done. Clean slate again. We'll do one more. Do one more for you guys. I'm having fun. We're cooking. Let's go back to that website. I'll do it off screen, but I'm gonna play with that, see if I can make something else cool. Glad y'all got to join me. Let's get back into it. Alright, party people. That concludes the work with me segment. I hope y'all enjoyed. Just having fun. Making collages is pretty much my process, how I go about things, how I work, how I like to work. Just honestly throwing stuff together, see what happens, see literally what works, what looks cool to me, and that's about it, honestly. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around if you followed along with me. Feel free to take screenshots. All rights go to the magazines, of course. I just have them, scan them, and love them, and use them for inspiration. Y'all should do the same. Have fun with them. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. See you again soon. Love you. Peace.